This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Resist, you'll make it.
How you doing? That TV's loud, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Need to talk to you about some stuff that's been going online between you and Jasmine. You and Jasmine, you're going to take a moment, just have a talk with us. First of all, I'm Brian. Okay. Two Brians don't make it right? Anyway. That's you on your profile and stuff, right? Okay. So let me explain to you what's going on. I'm with Youth Protectors, okay? I'm not the cops, okay? We do different things different ways, all right? So I'm sure you kind of know why I'm here to talk to you, right? How old is she? Do you remember how old she said? She told you she was? No? Okay. So let me go ahead and explain to you what we do so that you understand. I don't want to leave you in the dark, okay? So we try to find help for some of the people, okay? There's some people we don't go out and talk to. Some of these people we don't deal with it because, but I know you do a lot of help with the Amish, okay? I know you have a job. You're not like these low lifes that just sitting at home ain't doing shit, okay? Those kind of people that are really out to hurt kids and stuff, and don't see where you ever really wanted to actually try to meet up with her, okay? Okay, right? So I don't think you're a bad guy, all right? We know you're not. I don't think you're into producing any of these, okay? So that's why we're here to talk to you, okay? I'm doing you a solid. I could have taken this stuff, and a lot of people probably would have, but her parents didn't want us to, okay? Her parents didn't want to get the police involved. So we're out here to have a talk with you, and be quite honest with you, we're using this situation as a way to hopefully get you to help us out with some other stuff, okay? That is not related to Jasmine, okay? Because I do know that you have Telegram, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you have Telegram. You got the app Telegram, okay? Yeah. All right, so first of all, I want to ask you, how long have you been talking to Jasmine? Do you have an idea like how long you've been talking to her?
No, I haven't talked to her that long.
I don't even talk to her anymore. You don't even talk to her anymore? Okay. Okay. And how old did she say she was?
I think she's about...
Well, before you answer, I am recording this, but it's straight up for safety, okay? You're kind of a big guy, I'm a big guy. I'm not here to hurt you, obviously. That's so it's just for safety. Okay, all right, yeah, I appreciate your honesty. And this is why I'm here, okay? I only go out and talk to people that I feel like are going to be honest with me, somebody that I can help, okay? And that's what our ultimate goal is, okay? If I turn this over to somebody, they come and they do something, it's not going to solve anything, okay? This kind of stuff can't be happening with, and you know what I mean as far as what can't be happening, because you know what's happened in these. I mean, I'm just going to let you see, like, I do have, you know what I mean? But I'm not pulling this out to embarrass you. I understand. I don't believe you. No. But I mean, I will say that since you bring that up, I will say that there is, a couple of things here that's kind of questionable. You know what I mean? Like for this one, that you were saying you're gonna. You know what I'm saying? And you wanted. I mean that's pretty bad, and so, yeah. And then, of course, you sent her some pictures, and is that your picture there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good for you. I ain't that big. But that's also concerning, too, because that right there, I mean,
yeah, that could got me into trouble.
That could do damage to a regular woman, you know what I mean? Let alone a 10-year-old or year-old, however she was.
3.5.
Huh?
Over 3 years ago.
You left your wife how long ago?
No, he died.
Oh, she died. Okay.
I've been pretty lonely.
Right.
And they wanted money, so I give them money. And they
right.
do stuff for me.
I got you. Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
But I ain't no.
Yeah. No. I didn't peg you. If I did, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? It'd be somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Stop that line stuff.
Yeah. Do what?
I need to get off that line.
You do, man. Yeah, because I tell you what, there's nothing good comes from this stuff. I mean, you get maybe a little bit of arousal, but that ain't enough for what you're risking. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to find somebody to settle down with.
Right. Yeah. More your age, though, right?
Yeah, my age.
Yeah. So I did notice that you guys had also jumped over to Telegram, okay? And I'm going to be real honest with you. Like, I mean, yeah, her parents wanted me to come out and talk to you about this, obviously. Well, they want me to, ask you to please stop, and stuff. I mean, she's home alone a lot, apparently. I mean, talking to her mom, apparently, I don't know if the dad's in the picture or not. To be honest with you, I don't really know much about that, but I mainly talk to the mom. I do have to talk to both of them, and the dad's conversation was pretty short, you know what I mean? But anyway, I mean, so I did tell her I'd come out and talk to you, but I'll be honest with you, I'm really kind of more interested in the Telegram app. and like I said, it's unrelated to Jasmine, because we don't know a whole lot about the Telegram app. Okay, I mean, we've heard some stuff, but can you kind of tell me what happens on the Telegram app? Like, what have you seen on there? Because I know that there's a lot of this kind of stuff, and that's why a lot of people go there.
Well, she started showing me everything.
Yeah. Did you ask? I think I've seen the chat. You the one that asked her if she had Telegram, right? Yeah, because she didn't know what Telegram was, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So, I'm trying to be straight. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like a lot of these questions that I'm asking you, a lot of them I have the answers to. Okay. And there's two reasons why. Because if I'm gonna get you some help rather than trouble, and I don't think you need trouble. Okay. I mean, if I did, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? I may be a whole different story. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm not a cop. Okay. I guess where I'm getting at is I need you to be honest with me on some of these things, okay? Because we kind of already know a lot of these answers, and what I'm doing is we're kind of judging the psyche here, and also wanting to see if you're willing to be honest with me, then I can be like, hey guys, because I have a team, and this isn't just me, you know what I mean? I have a team that has gone over everything, looked into you to make sure that this is a good decision for us to come and talk to you, rather than and it's like I said, we don't talk to all of them. Some of them we send somebody else out to you, so in order to please them and take the step that I personally would like to take, because honestly it's better for us if we can get somebody help rather than trouble. So so if I can be like, hey guys, he was very honest with me about this stuff, and it is hard to talk about, I get it, and that's why I came here. I didn't go to your work. I didn't go anywhere where it was public. You know what I mean? That's why I came here. Okay. I chose this particular time of the day as well, because I kind of figured this is a good time where there wouldn't be hopefully anybody around, neighbors and stuff, So, like I said, I'm respecting your privacy. Okay. I mean, you can respect that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So I need to ask you about Telegram, because I need to know, like, what is the kind of stuff that you've seen on Telegram? And I'm not saying that you're trying to see it or you're asking for it. I know you're not paying for it. Okay. Like, what kind of stuff have you seen on Telegram with this, like?
I've seen a lot of naked girls.
A lot of naked girls. Like what ages do you?
Probably about 18, 16.
Okay, well, obviously I'm not here for 16 and 18-year-olds, you know what I mean? So, like, and I know there's others, like what's the youngest you've seen on there? Because, like, have you seen any, like, toddler or less, toddler or younger?
He asked for money, and all at once he started showing me the naked picture. I said, you don't
Right.
Have you been touched?
Right.
Or anything?
Right. Wow.
I see that as pretty young.
Yeah, that's pretty young. Yeah.
So I asked if her name of her family, and this,
right,
and they get mad at me and they hung up on me.
Wow. So she just was sending you this stuff?
Yeah.
Year-old?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I couldn't believe it.
Right. Yeah. But you said she asked for money? You didn't send none, did you?
No, I didn't send no money.
Okay.
I said, well, let's talk about this.
Right. Yeah.
Said, well, what are you thinking? I said, I'm about 50-something years old.
Right.
Well, I just had a birthday today.
Yeah.
Today's my birthday.
Today's your birthday?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Oh, happy birthday. How old are you?
I'm 57.
57. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I'm sorry to do this on your birthday. I know it's uncomfortable, but
she didn't want to talk about it. She raised me.
Right.
I said, well,
yeah.
I can't give somebody that young.
Right. Yeah. No, that's good that you didn't. A lot of those are generally, in fact, that's why I was asking you, is because.
Well, I had a bunch of young ones trying to get money.
Really. So, like, how often per week do they send?
Not very seldom. They're mostly about.
Right. Yeah, that's not as bad. Yeah. That's concerning, but
that's concerning to me.
For sure, yeah.
Because I ain't really, I don't want to get involved in that stuff.
Right, yeah, no, I don't blame you. Yeah, no, God, no. With Jasmine, though, I mean, did she seem pretty susceptible to some of the conversations? I didn't read all of them. She did? She did, yeah. Was there like any talk of you guys ever meeting up, you think, or no? Because like I said, I didn't read all of them. I don't like to read.
Well, I have talked to someone about meeting up, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Right. How many have you been talking to other than Jasmine?
A whole bunch of them.
Whole bunch of them, yeah.
Comes on my
Right. Well, hey, I mean, dude, I appreciate you being honest with me because that makes me feel good because I know that I made the right decision coming here.
I'm gonna get off of it. I think I'm done with it. I'm gonna raise everything.
Yeah, you need to. I mean, and we can actually help you with that.
How we raise that?
Huh?
How can you raise it?
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Okay, so this is where we really help you. Okay, is if you go in there and race it, it's not really raced. Okay.
No.
Yeah. And I didn't learn this until I started doing this job with this group, which I've learned a lot with this group. It's cool. I mean, I'm 46 years old. You know what I mean? I'm not from the computer tech area, so I'm working with a bunch of young guys. And they're all computer savvy, and so they've been teaching me. But we have this cool device. It's a little box about the size of a cigarette pack, and I don't have one on me today. And so what they do is, once we have our conversation, and I get some more, I'm hoping to get some information from you, more about Telegram.
Actually, I just stopped doing it.
First of all, yeah, just don't get on any of them anymore, obviously. And what we'll do is, like I said, once we have the conversation, I'll call the office on my way out of here. If it's not too late, I don't even know what time it is, but as long as it's before 4 o'clock, then this will be there. And then what they'll do is they'll send a device out to you. Now, it is a loaner, okay? So they'll have a box for you to ship it back to them as well, okay? And it's pre-posted, so but you take that and you put it in your phone, you plug it in your phone, and it'll come up with a Run app, okay? And it automatically, it's like an AI ran device where it will find any of the sexual type, articles in there, and it will take any of them that are saved in your phone, because I know you're familiar with like Telegram. A lot of times that stuff gets automatically saved. I'm sure you've had to delete them out of your... Yeah. How often do you have to go in there and delete it out of there from it saving it on your phone automatically? Quite a bit, yeah.
It goes on Facebook, and I don't want everybody to see it.
Well, yeah. No, I get it. Like I said, they do it automatically. That app, I've ran into so many of these situations where the app automatically downloads that type of stuff onto their phone without them even doing it, And then I've had a lot of people say, I got to go in there like once a week and delete, all of them out of my gallery and stuff, Like how? And the reason I need to know this is because we got 2 different model boxes. If they send you the one that is made for 50 and less, so like if you think you have 50 or less articles of the, good for you. You're relaxed, right? Yeah. All right. Well, I'll tell you right now, if I fucking do that, I'm gonna myself. Okay, and I ain't kidding you, dude. My has been itching like all day. I stopped in Branson, Missouri, at Steak and Shake, and dude, I've been blowing up toilets ever since. I've been painting toilets all day, So that's why I'm like, I'm scared to do that right now.
No, this ain't you. I've tried a lot. I've been doing this ever since my wife died.
Right.
And I'm lonely.
Right.
Actually, I just want somebody to talk to.
Yeah, I hear you. I get that.
Well,
I get that.
You got a lot of kids out there who wants help and this and that.
Yeah.
I'm getting where I can't afford it anymore.
Yeah. So like I said, the device that we'll have sent out, it'll if it's 50 or less articles, videos and or pictures that are in your phone, I need to send the smaller box, okay? Because if you have more than 50, and I think it's usually around 60 or 70, it really gets slow. And a lot of times they've had problems with the smaller boxes overheating on them, and then we don't want to have that issue, because we have people say, hey, I hooked it up and it got really hot and now I can't get it to come on, and they're pretty expensive, those devices that they send out to you guys. So do you think you have less than 50, or should I send a bigger, I don't even know what model it is, but the bigger model? You think you have a lot more than that on your phone? Okay. All right. Well, so what do you think? Do I need to have 2 of the bigger ones sent? Oh, you think so? So you think you have how many you think? Because I don't know what to do, if I should send you just 2 big ones. Thousands of them on your phone? Okay. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to ask them if they need to send multiple ones. Because I don't think we've ever dealt with 1,000 before, which it is what it is, you know what I mean? And are those all like years old and or what? Right. And now this is what's important is, are they all Telegram? Because Telegram, really? Gotcha. Because that's the one that we're wanting to. So what we really like to do is we like to kind of lobby against Telegram, because we think that obviously if you got 1,000 articles of that on your phone, that's that if Telegram wasn't there, you wouldn't be doing that, right? You know what I mean? So I mean, I honestly, our group blames Telegram.
I don't want to go to prison over this.
Yeah, no, totally. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. By us trying to lobby against Telegram, and we've gotten a lot of information on Telegram. Not me personally. Honestly haven't been doing this for a long time, so I'm still kind of learning. That's why I don't know how many boxes to send you. But I will say that after just doing this job for a short amount of time, they're all about getting Telegram somehow getting some kind of restrictions on them, because having access to that kind of stuff. If you didn't have access to that, do you think you'd be accessing?
I wasn't doing it on Facebook for a while.
Oh, you were doing on Facebook too?
Well,
So
I stopped that because I knew
right.
I kept getting in trouble, getting blocked.
Right. Well, Facebook's not as private either, so they can, so that's cool. I understand why you'd switch over to the other. Have you ever heard of Zangy? Zangy, is it? Zangy? Have you ever heard of that one?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah. You don't use that one though? Okay. I was just curious, it's only popped up a couple times.
I don't know how that thing works.
Right. Yeah. I don't either.
I don't even know how the others.
Yeah. Honestly, I was hoping that you would be able to tell me about it, because I got other guys that don't know either, that do what I do, and they're like, yeah, I can't find anybody that knows anything that can help us out with Zangy, because we're wanting to learn more about Zangy and the format. I know Telegram, they have mega links. Do you ever get them on there? Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about them.
Right. Yeah. So I was curious if Zangy had those or not, but if you don't know how to run it, you wouldn't be able to help me.
I think a lot of them goes on there because they're trying to get me going. I hate it. I tried it.
Yeah.
And my phone just won't pick it up.
Right.
So,
Well, that's a blessing in disguise then, you know what I mean, from what I understand. Because I don't think Zangy is actually is as secure as Telegram, and so that's why we're kind of wanting to hit Zangy pretty quick, because we want to kind of get some restrictions on them before it gets too secure.
I heard a lot of them women, girls goes on there they got a lot of their pictures and stuff,
right.
Profiles on there.
Right. Yeah.
They want to show you and all
yeah. And then try to ask you for money too. Yeah. And see, and that's bad. I was hoping that you had maybe sent some money to one of them, because if you had, then we would like to try to access the people that you're sending them to, because the ones that are requesting money, most of the time, they're involved in other stuff, and those are the guys we'd like to get a hold of, you know what I mean?
I never knew that.
Yeah, so if they're asking for money, that means that they're selling it, and which means they're probably involved in worse things.
Well, I asked a couple of them. I said, why don't you ask your mom and dad for money?
Right. Yeah.
Because really, I just lost a wife. I'm living on one check. I can't afford shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
They've been doing everything for me. They said, I'll make you happy if you make me happy.
God damn. Okay. Sorry.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, she started showing me naked pictures. And, man, they love watching them.
Yeah.
Especially young ones.
Right.
But I was actually never will any kids.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of kids running up and down the street.
On this block here, seems pretty quiet. Yeah. It's actually a nice neighborhood over here. Yeah. I didn't even know this was over here. So
I've never seen kids. So
yeah. Let me ask you this, and I know this is tough, but I mean, just between you and I, has anything ever been, when you were younger, did everything happen to you?
Yes, I was.
You were okay, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Really?
Started when we bumped.
Do you remember that from that age? Really? I guess.
I was actually going to go until he died.
Really? Who was it?
My stepdad.
Oh, damn.
I was going before he died.
Yeah.
But he had a heart attack and died. So
Really? Wow.
So
Wow.
I'll in prison the rest of my life.
Right. Yeah. And feel justified, you know what I mean? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You know, see, I'm sorry to hear that. And that is, like I said, that's why I do what I do. You know what I mean? Because I want to find, help for somebody, people that need help,
I'll
Sorry,
never get
sorry,
taken
my-
away from you after
Huh?
being. I'll never take
Yeah.
anything away from you from being. You'll always remember it.
Right. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. I can't imagine, living through your life, have to go through something like that.
That's why I'm on there a lot. I talk to them about it.
Yeah. So, so are you getting help now, right then? Are you getting help now, or?
No, but I like to get help.
Okay, yeah. Because you said when you've been talking to him, I thought you meant.
Well, I've been realizing. I think back to when I'm getting. I told them.
Right.
I know how it is because I've been. My brother and my sister been.
Right.
When he's younger.
Right.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
You need to go get help.
Yeah. So this is a very really weird, thing to have. But I have a hard time understanding this part. Okay. And like I said, I'm not judging you. Okay. I'm not that guy. I'm not judging you for any of this stuff. Okay. Most people would probably want to tear your head off right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm a calm guy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a calm guy. But like. For instance, I guess my question is, and this is one I've always had a hard time understanding, is you going through what you went through, and still to this day, never been able to forget that memory. Okay, what do you think? What do you think makes you do it to yourself? You know what I mean? Like you wanted to kill him, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Probably because of what he did was wrong, and
but it's like. Yeah, I guess that's what's so hard about this. Is like, how do you ever think about it in your own mind? Like, why am I doing this? How do I justify why I'm doing this to children when it was done to me? You know what I mean? That's hard. That's a hard battle. Can you give me any enlightenment on that?
I have thought about that.
Yeah.
Them a couple times.
Yeah.
Not for a while, then I went right back to it. I don't know why I did it.
Right. Yeah. About what age were you when you started having these, and we'll just be honest, feelings or desires?
When it started with me?
Yeah, when did you notice it? And what age were you when you noticed started to have attractions to younger, whatever. About what age?
Probably about, let's say about 50.
About 50, so about 7 years.
Started watching them.
Right.
I thought it wasn't nothing wrong with just watch them on phone.
Yeah.
But I would actually never do that.
Yeah, but like, I guess where I'm getting at is like when you send your picture like that, that's you know what I mean? In fact, as you can see, like she was like, she asked, why does it look like a mushroom? She never seen one before, you know what I mean? So like, and like I said, I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but your 57-year-old is the first thing that she's seen, is the first one that she's had to see. You know what I mean? That psychologically could be damaging to a young girl. You know what I mean? So, and I'll be honest with you. I think it's good that her mom reached out to us, and her dad didn't. You know what I mean? Because I'll be honest with you. He was asking our group for information on you. We didn't give him any. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? That's not gonna help anything. So, we've kept you completely, anonymous from him, and we're going to keep it that way. You know what I mean? Because as you could imagine, do you have kids?
Yeah, I got one boy. He's 28. He lives here.
Oh, he does live here, yeah.
Well, he ain't here.
Okay, good. So I was like, well, we can close the door if you want, So 50 years old. How old were you when you and your wife? When your wife, you said she passed away.
Oh, I was about 53.
53. Okay.
She passed away. She was sick. She was in the hospital. She was having a seizure on her brain. Damaged her brain, so I had on clothes.
Oh, man. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. So you say she was 50, you were 53 when she passed? And how long was she sick before she passed away?
Oh, she's been sick all her life.
Oh yeah.
She had a kidney and pancreas transplant.
Yeah. Really.
She was in and out of the house for a while.
Really, man. I couldn't imagine. You know, I love my wife more than anything in the world. You know,
I
and
loved her
my
too.
kids. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's got to be
I
tough.
wish she was still here.
I bet. But you said you think around age of 50. So like, and she passed when you were 53. So like, it started before she passed, before the but did your loneliness happen before?
Well, when we first got married, she cut me off on everything.
Right.
She was always sick. Every time I touched her, tried to get some, she got mad at me and
Yeah.
told me don't touch her and this
Really?
and that. It's
Wow.
been up and down.
Yeah. Wow.
I can't hold it against her. She's been sick.
Yeah. I get it.
I shouldn't started what I did.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah. What? Like I said, that's why I knew to come here. I mean, I'm glad that you're. I could tell you feel bad about it.
I feel bad about it.
Yeah, I could tell, and that helps. I'm glad to see that you have some remorse, because that shows me that you have a heart and you can change. So I think we need to get you some help, and to where you're not doing this no more. You know what I mean? So has Jasmine, and this isn't for you. This is kind of her mom wanted to know, because Jasmine's been reaching out to older guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
she's, forgive me, but
she likes older guys.
She's a little, I mean, bottom line, she's a little, you know what I mean? She looks all sweet and innocent in there, but.
But then when I told my dad, she went to her mom.
No, actually she didn't.
Oh,
Jasmine doesn't even know about this.
Oh.
She has no clue. Yeah, no. So what happened was her, ironically, her dad, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about her dad and her mom's situation. I just know that he's not there. He's not around much. But I think there was some infidelity in that marriage. And he had put something on the laptop that would screenshot every time the screen changed on the laptop. So every time any message was sent out or anything changed on there, it would screenshot it and hide it in a hidden folder. Okay, and so he actually had access to it, but only when he would go over to the house and try to pull it off the laptop, because it was her mom's laptop. And anyway, I guess he went over there and tried to pull it off the laptop, and the mom walked in and said, "What the f- are you doing with my computer?" And he got nervous. "Oh, nothing. I was just gonna check my email real quick." She said, "Well, get out of here. You don't need to be in my room. You don't live here no more." Long story short, he left that file open, and that's when the mom found it. And the mom contacted us and like, look, because she's, I think she blames herself for being kind of an absent mom. You know what I mean? And so knowing that her daughter is basically a little, she just, doesn't want to get the police involved, because she also doesn't want that to get out as well. So she didn't tell Jasmine. And actually, I'm assuming you guys are probably talking, and that's why I was wanting to know how long has it been since you talked to Jasmine?
I haven't talked to her for a while now.
Oh, has it been for a while? Okay, all right, that's good, because
I kind of erased her.
You erased her? Okay. You said kinda. Did you erase her? Or you just stopped her?
She got mad at me and blocked me.
Oh, she blocked you? Okay.
So
Well, it might have been her
erased
mom.
her off of my phone, so.
It might have been her mom then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to assume. Yeah, because I mean, I do know she got in a lot of trouble, over it. So, okay, what kind of phone do you have? No, you don't have to get it. I just meant, like, is it an Android? Is it an Android?
New cap, flip cap.
Okay. Yeah. Bring that out. I want to see what kind of plug-in it has.
Take the big plug. Right here's my plug here. Take the big one.
Okay, that's your normal C port. That's good. Right on. Okay, so yeah, we'll I'll get a couple of them sent out. I'm gonna say a couple, because as you said, it's like thousands. So that's it. Probably gonna have to send 2 of the bigger boxes. And basically, as far as I know, I've never heard of the bigger boxes overheating, but they also say that the big box goes up to 500, which is and that's videos or pictures. They say the more videos there are, then the hotter it gets, and they'll usually send out another one in case for a backup. So they might send you 3 boxes. So, I'm asking you to please, 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 once you get them and you do this for us, please send them back right away. Because I'll be honest with you, if you don't send them back, I'm a procrastinator. You know what I mean? Big time procrastinator. So I get it, but please don't procrastinate, because if they don't get them back, they're gonna take it out of my check. Like, honest to God, they will. Yeah. And so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna wait for it to come in the mail. What time is it? Do you know what time it is? Huh?
You gotta have it sent back from.
Has nothing to do with anybody. It's private, totally private. It's gonna come in a box that is not labeled. It's gonna be like, I don't remember the address, but it'll be like a tech company that we buy them from, and they'll send it out. And it's like I said, it is a loaner because they're expensive. And what it is like I explained to you before, if you try to delete them, they don't get deleted, And our group, so we would like for you to get some help, that's what our ultimate goal is. So if you, agree to get help, that won't help if you have that in your phone, because if you always have access to that, it's always going to be hard for you to stay on the right track, and we want you to stay on the right track, okay? So you'll probably have like a phone call once a week from a tech, and I'm going to be honest with you, they can't change anything, but they're out of, I want to say Arizona. It's what other state starts with A? I'm not very good at my states. It's not Arizona, but is there another state that starts with an A? You know what? No, I'm wrong. Albuquerque. What state is that in? Is that Albuquerque though? That's where they're based out of, So, but anyway, when they send that out, it takes like 2 days, I think, to get here from Albuquerque. I guess New Mexico. Is that sound right?
Yeah,
Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay, yeah. So that's where it'd be coming from. So actually, honestly, being this far up north, the last one I did was down in Tennessee, and it came in 2 days. So, and then today's being Saturday, I would expect it to be here probably by Wednesday. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, you plug it in.
So how I send it back?
The box that it comes in, it'll have another box in it as well that's folded up, and you unfold it, and it's already got the label on it, so you don't have to pay for it, and you just literally just put it out for your mail or give it to your mailman.
I have to take it to the post office.
Oh, you gotta take the post office? No big deal. Like I said, it's in fact, the label that ships back, it don't have your information on it or anything. It'll have a code ID, and once you do the program, it's gonna come up with a code for you. You write that down. It'll have a spot underneath the thing for you to write down, and that gives them identity to you, to knowing that this came from you. And it also shows that it was confirmed that you did delete everything off of it, okay? And it doesn't save any of it on the device either. So it's not like they're gonna take all your stuff and and hold it. It gets rid of it. It's not recoverable from the device. Yeah, and that's what they want. They want to just completely dispose of it. And then they'll have a tech guy, and the reason why I say they'll call you is because I think the main ones are way further south. They do actually travel to some extent to offer help to people, but I think you being this far up, they probably won't, so they'll probably call you. But they're gonna just ask you, hey, what have you done this week as far as have you found anybody, get some help, whatever, and maybe they can help you find somebody locally, doctor or something, or I say doctor, but somebody that can kind of help you with this, the loneliness, the mentalness type stuff, because I believe that this is more of a psychological problem, because I've been lonely before, many times, but never lonely enough to do what you're doing, And I think that I'll be quiet. I'll wait till they go in, But so I think there is something from your past, from what happened to you guys, You said did you say your sister was too, or your brother,
Yeah,
or your
my
sister?
and my brother was
Both
too.
of you? Son of a...
We all three got.
Really? Jesus Christ. That ain't good. Oh, I'll tell you, I didn't have the best childhood either, but you know, luckily nothing like that ever happened. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that happened to you. I really am. I genuinely really am sorry. I don't know you, but it doesn't matter. Like, I feel for these kids. You know, you were a kid at the time. I still feel for that. You know, it's not a good situation. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't think you were the type that would you know. But at the same time, I'll be honest with you, there was some indication that maybe you did ask her some stuff, you know, like, you know, where you from, and you know, is your mom home, you know, and I'll tell you that part is kind of concerning in a lot of cases. I think meeting you face to face at this point now, you know, I personally don't feel like you were the type that would have met up with her, but that's just my opinion. You know, I don't think you would have, but you know, some of the
have money to travel anyways.
right.
That takes
Right.
money to go all the way to New York or whatever.
Yeah. Just go up to Superior, or you know. So how far do you travel for?
I don't.
You don't travel. So I know you drive the van. Is that what you
I
drive?
work in.
In the what? What's that? Oh, the where they slaughter they slaughter the
Cows and pigs.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where I work at.
Can you get cheap deals over there? Is it pretty well priced for like a?
It gets pretty expensive.
Does it? Yeah.
Over $1,000. Sometimes they spend about $2,000.
Yeah. You get a side
And then we got a grocery store over there too. So
Yeah.
we got a slaughterhouse, and then next to us we got a store.
Oh, okay.
You can go in and buy whatever you want.
Yeah. And are you? Did you used to be Amish, or? I know.
Half breed.
Half breed. Okay.
I wear a Amish hat.
Oh, do you? Okay. All right. Yeah, I kind of wondered about that because I knew that you had transported the Amish around, and I thought, well, maybe he used to be Amish, and what they call where they let him go out in the real world and see how they like it, and if they stay out, they have to stay away, or what do they call that? Do you remember? I don't know.
They call that.
I'm asking for a history lesson.
They leave on their own.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they get shunned.
Shunned. That's it. Yeah. Yep. Wow. So, okay. So Jasmine, no more, right? I'm not going to talk to her no more. And I believe you on that. How many other ones have you been talking? I know you said there was a few, like quite a few. Like, yeah. You're going to get rid of all them, right? Oh, I don't want to see them. No. And I want that box to take care of that for you, so you ain't got to worry about it no more. And I'll be honest with you, you looking at it, I don't want anything triggering.
Right now, right?
Huh?
I can raise what I got. Right now.
I mean, honestly, it won't do no good.
No, but
And honestly, if you erase them now, the box will definitely overheat because that's worked 10 times harder to go deeper into the phone to get to the ones that you've deleted. Yeah. And that's why they had to make these boxes.
so
That's why they.
leave it on it until you get black.
Yeah, I would honestly. Do you use that as your regular phone normally? Yeah. My best suggestion to you, so you don't have any what am I saying? Any desires to go forth with talking to any more of these girls, I would like maybe turn your notifications off on your messenger so you don't hear them come in. I wouldn't get on Messenger.
How you turn the thing off?
I know. I'm only told what to tell you to do to help you. You know, I mean, I really don't know. And in fact, I've had my freaking Messenger thing, my alerts on, and I don't know how to turn it off. Every time I post something on Facebook and I get on Marketplace, and it just dings like crazy when I first post it, you know. But I would say it's probably in your settings for like Facebook, you know, like notifications, I think is where it's at. Honestly, I've never found it on mine, but I have an iPhone, and I don't know how to operate the thing. You know what I mean? There's too much on it. Yours is probably easier.
They come out with all new. We never had these when we was little.
No, me neither. You know, like,
They didn't order guys new tricks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's me. You know, they're teaching me new tricks. Cause I'm not from the electronic, you know, age. You know what I mean? So, you know, I've been learning more and more about with this job, you know, and everything. But
Yeah, I know I was wrong. I shouldn't do what I did.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what else?
Tell your mom I'm very sorry.
I will. I appreciate that. Seriously, you know what I mean? I appreciate that. I will definitely tell
I
her.
don't want to go out and get in trouble with somebody. No,
Yeah.
that just ain't me.
Yeah. I'll let her know that I'll let her mom know that you were remorseful, and you know, and you seem genuine about it, and that you're not gonna reach out to her no more. And I'll tell her that you also agree, because that was another concern she had. She's like, I want you guys to talk to him, because she said my main concern is if I don't go to the cops, and then he reaches out to some other little girl and something happens. You know what I mean?
No, I ain't no rapist.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, with some of these messages, if that's all you're looking at, which is all we were looking at, you know what I mean? Until I came up to meet you, this is all we had to go by. And, you know, as you can imagine, like, you know, I didn't, you know what I'm talking about. There's a couple in here where you talk about actual full blown,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, well, I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
I know. Well, you know, yeah, like that one there that I'm reading there, that's pretty brutal. Talking about her and stuff, you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to read them. I'm not going to embarrass you. No reason to. All right.
That was wrong.
Yeah. So, okay. So I guess another thing is as far as the Telegram, I'll have to, and I have your number in here. So are you okay with me texting you later?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I'm gonna ask them if it's okay for you to go ahead and delete that, because if you delete it, then I don't know if the box is going to get to it or not. You know what I mean? And so I gotta that's one thing I haven't dealt with. Like I said, I haven't been doing this very long.
Yeah, I'll delete it and I'll never do it again.
That's what I say. I'm gonna ask them, because I personally would rather you not have any access to any of the Telegram from here on out.
That's what I don't want.
Yeah, but at the same time, I also don't want to say, hey, go ahead and delete it, and then them say, no, we need the box deleted so that way he can't recover it, because they're going to want to make sure that you can't recover any of this. You know what I mean? Have access to it later.
I delete it, I usually block them.
Right. And that's good, because that's what you'd have to do. You'd have to block it. You know what I mean? So if you delete it now, it might be hard for you to get to it. You know. These people are here fighting. I thought I heard some yelling. This house right here. Yeah. I wonder if it's because my buddy's parked over there.
Your van.
Yeah, my buddy's van.
Your buddy.
Yeah, I guess they called because they were parked there. Oh well. I'll let him deal with it. We'll just change the subject. Oh look, that guy called. See him standing out there, nosy neighbors.
Well, I don't know him that well.
No, okay. Yeah.
I usually stay to myself.
Right, yeah, that's good. I hope my buddy don't get a ticket for parking there. But they wouldn't give him a ticket for parking there, would they?
Well, he's probably by there where they pull out.
Oh, yeah.
At
least they could have done is said something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least they could have done is been like, hey, you know.
We'll probably tell him to come over here.
Yeah, we'll just.
Oh, don't tell him to give him a ticket.
They are. They're actually getting a ticket for parking there. They never even came out of their house. They never came out of their house. They didn't ask the boot, but they would have moved.
They died.
Yeah. They would have moved if they'd asked them to move. They never even came out of the house. That's bogus. Wow.
Yeah, next time you come back, just park over here.
Yeah. Wow. The fuck, they're taking down. They're taking down both of their information. Wild.
They're both right now.
Yeah. Jesus. Unbelievable. Well, I guess when they're done, I'm probably going to have to get out of here because, you know, they're probably going to have to be told to leave. So, but yeah, like I said, we'll get that box sent out to you, and if you don't mind,
Yeah, I'll be done with it.
we'll just stand here while they go so that they don't, hope they won't come talk to me. They're getting, so why would they get the passengers? That's, you know, get the driver's, you know, information, but there's no reason to get the passenger. That's why it makes me think they're going to come ask for my information. I'm just going to tell them. I'm going to tell them no.
Well, writing his license or something.
Yeah. That's wild, dude. Wild. That seems like harassment, you know what I mean? What the hell could they be talking about? What the hell could they be talking about? You think they'd just be like, hey, just move your van, just, you know? Ridiculous. Hey. Yeah. Hey, my buddy, he's not very good with cops. He's probably got to with him right away. I know him. Yeah, he's one of those type that is like into his like rights. And it's like, well, I'm not gonna give you my information. You know, I don't have to. Yeah, he's pretty. So we might see some go down. It wouldn't be the first time he's had a problem with a cop. He just don't give a. Wow. That's what he's doing. He's telling them, I have rights. I guarantee you right now. That's what he's doing. I guarantee you that's why they're having a confrontation. Idiot. I told him, I was like, dude, just keep your mouth shut when a cop asks you something. You know, there's no reason. No reason to make it worse. Why does he keep looking at me? I said, why does he keep looking over at me?
He started talking about you over there.
He just explained to him why we're here, I guess.
Where you going?
He is going to come over. What the dude, I hate cops. I hate them. But see, I'm going to handle them differently than he did. You got to do. How you doing, sir?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Good. We're just having a conversation here. Having a conversation here. You've agreed that you're not going to talk to the no more, right? You're not going to do that no more, and we're going to get rid of all the on your phone, right? He's agreed to do that. So he just agreed he's gonna get rid of all the. I think he said you have like probably 1,000 on there, but we're going to get rid of that, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm getting rid of all of it.
All of it. He's going to get rid of all of it for us, but he said he's got about 1,000 of them on there on his phone, which is right there in his pocket. But he's going to get rid of it all. So.
Are you willing to let me take your phone today?
They might be able to do the same thing we were going to do.
Are you okay with me having it?
Well, I gotta have a phone for work.
Okay. If you don't want me to take it, then that's up to
You
you.
stand there watching the race all over.
What was your name, sir? Spell for me.
Yep.
And what's your birthday?
Today.
And a good phone number for you? Is it area code?
Yeah.
Is this your primary address?
Yeah.
What's another good phone number for you? Either a friend, coworker, work phone?
Okay.
Where are you working at?
I work over in Slaughterhouse.
Okay. Can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Step over here. So,
And it's my understanding that you guys keep copies of all that.
absolutely, we actually have it all digital to be easier for you
Yep,
because
so
these
I'm
have
gonna give
been
you-
all mixed up.
I got
So
you.
we'll give me an email,
Yeah.
or I could even come to your police station and do it maybe even.
I will give you the email
That'd be
for
fine.
our detective bureau,
Okay, cool.
and you can just email it all
Perfect.
there.
So,
Like I was telling them, like I'm sure you guys are aware too, as far as like on-site arrests, like it's gonna have to go through our prosecutors and because of all this online stuff, like it's taking off. But
right, I understand. But if anything, if he destroys that phone, but see, he could destroy his phone. And you won't be able to get it back.
Pull stuff like that back.
Yeah.
As far as all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, we have all this saved, but what's on his phone ain't protected. Like he could take that and throw it in the fire. You know what I'm saying? And we've had situations where they've done that, and that's not good. He's got over 1,000. He admitted to you.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what you do, man, but I'm telling you, this guy is really sick.
Okay.
And he's got that much on there. I just don't want to risk losing that. If you guys can, most officers, and pretty much almost every one of our cases where they admit in front of the officer, yes, I'm going to get rid of him. Yes, I agreed. They always have the right to take that phone at that moment. So I mean, you can maybe check and see if they'll let you do that.
Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah, I do. If you don't mind, if you're going to read it out loud, let me know first. Okay, because that way I don't have to edit it out. There we go.
How long have you guys been in contact with them? Do you know?
I don't know for sure, but it's been quite a while. I mean, this is only half, maybe, if that, of it. So, I mean, I'd say it's probably been several months.
Okay. Is this your current address on here?
Yes, sir, it is.
How far away did you guys drive from?
So we start, I'm from Southern Illinois, of course, and then from that address, and then we've been chasing after several, and part of this is pretty complicated sometimes trying to find them because they change addresses so much. So we've been all over Indiana, and from here we got 2 more states to go to. So yeah, we've been on the road for a while. Yeah. Like when we leave here, we got about a 4-hour drive to the next one, then we got about a 10-hour drive to the one after that.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
You guys make like a whole week trip out of it or something?
As many as are ready, we can go get. Yeah. Nothing's gonna stop us from going out and getting these guys off the streets.
What's a good phone number for you?
I'll write it down. Let's do that. A lot easier. So another thing is, if you take these, his phone number is also in here. It's connected to his phone. That could also be another venue that you can be like, well, since he shows proof that he has been using his phone for this, you can take his phone. So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna step back. Well,
Yep, you're fine.
Okay.
What did they say?
Huh?
Whose phone number did they say? Did they say his number?
They didn't say mine. I wrote mine down. I gotta.
Yeah, that's right.
Step over this way so that smoke ain't blowing right at you.
What? I'm going to jail or something?
If it was up to me, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Admitted to having over 1,000 articles, bro. You can't have that, man. That's bad, dude. That's real bad. We're out to protect the children, bottom line. I don't care about you. No offense, man, but I just, I'm here for the children. That's what we do. Maybe this will just be a learning experience, and maybe this will still stop you, because I don't think psychological help is going to help you. I think that if something happens here, hopefully maybe you'll come out of it okay, and you'll know not to do it anymore. I mean, that's the ultimate goal for me. Hand me my drink, or I'll get it. I can get it. Oh, it's in the cup holder there.
Keep on saying
No, it ain't.
okay. Got docs, but I don't know. It should have just worked with me and everything, so it's not gonna, I don't know how much that does. That's not normal anyways. People are just... See, we have the boomers on here. Here we go.
I'm getting better with the camera. I have
Good
fucked
deal.
it up a couple times now.
Yeah, that's understandable. This is your first catch.
That last conversation you had there, I had that all in focus.
Good. Good.
If you want to see the live catches, behind the scenes stuff, full unedited catches, or just want to support Predator Poachers Illinois, make sure you join his locals, which is separate from the main locals. The link will be in the description. It's only $3 a month, so get it while it's cheap, because this channel is only going to keep getting bigger. Now, back to the video.
That's the email for it.
Okay.
That up there is a control number for the report. If you guys want a copy of the report for whatever reason, there's a phone number over here. You can contact them.
Okay.
But yeah, if you just want to email all your
Yeah, I will.
documents, then that'll work.
All right. You want a copy of the bit of him admitting to it, which he admitted in front of you, but still.
If you guys are able to clip that bit, I don't know how much storage that would take up in your. I guess if it's through an email, it should all work fine.
Yeah.
So if you want to clip that,
I'll send it to you.
send that
That
as
way you
well,
have
then
everything.
that'd be great.
I can do that.
Yeah.
So
How long have you guys been out here?
How long does that say?
Not even 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then how old was your decoy? Claiming to be, I assume that they're
I
actually
believe,
over 18.
Yeah. But I think he said. I was thinking either way it'll make a difference.
Okay. Boy, girl.
Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, but he also admitted on camera, which is why I'm going to send you the video. Is he also admitted on camera that he talks to several of them.
Okay.
He said a lot of them.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean he's been doing this a while. We could tell he's been doing it a while, and he's got a lot of them he's talking to, because whenever they get pretty much almost immediately, it's obvious that they've been doing it, they're comfortable, and they've been doing it a while, and it's pretty quick.
Okay.
As you'll see in the chat logs, it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
And she tells him immediately, like it shows where he reached out to her and said hi to her first, and first thing she says is, I'm 13. How about you? So.
Okay.
Nothing leading at all. No participation on our side at all, as far as
Okay. So essentially, what's going to happen today? I mean, he's not going to jail right now, so all that stuff will go to detectives, and then the prosecutor's office will review all that.
Okay. What about the phone?
Right now, they just want me to write it up and then get whatever is off the phone. If they get a search warrant or something like that, get it off the phone later. With him saying stuff like that, and they 106.
Okay. Well, shoot.
But I appreciate you guys at least being cordial. We've had some of these that I think the last one that we had, the guy was out of the country or something like that, so they were like yelling at the wife or something.
No, we don't do anything to jeopardize the outcome.
Exactly.
Our whole goal is to get the arrest.
Yep, get cases.
There's some out there that will. I'm sure you've seen them on YouTube and stuff. There's some out there that they'll rough them up, and all that, and for good views.
They find them in a grocery store and slap them in the face.
Yeah, but they heal up from that and they're right back out to doing it. We want them to stop. And the only way to do that is put them behind bars. So I really, really wish you guys would take that phone because, he's not stupid.
Yeah.
He can get rid of that phone, and then
But there's digital evidence everywhere.
Right.
Much smarter than me have ways of getting into phones, whether they try to destroy them or not.
But they can't get to it if you don't have the phone. And you guys come back with a warrant. He says, "I don't have it no more." And then what are you gonna do? Get threw it in the burn barrel or something? You know what I mean? So that's my only concern. But I know you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
So, but I appreciate you either way.
Other than that, we're gonna go have another chat with him, and you guys are good to go. It sounds like you got plenty more stops to make, and you're
Yeah.
Did you ask him for the phone?
I did ask him for the phone. He said no. He said he needs it for work.
I'll tell him to get another one.
I'll give him my burner phone. Here, you can use this one.
I just find it curious. He admitted to just moments ago when you were in the car talking to your chief.
So
He admitted that he had contacted over 1,000 of these girls. Now, if he's got a flip phone, how is that possible?
How is
it possible for him to have that much data in that phone?
Oh, he does.
I mean, he very well could be.
He does.
Over exaggerating the stuff too.
Yeah.
No, we get them where they have over 1,000.
I mean,
in there.
he
One of our other.
He probably has more than just a phone if that's what it's going.
Yeah.
He made one.
Yeah.
So that's where, warrants and detectives and all that stuff come in.
Okay.
Gather all that evidence and stuff.
All right.
You guys got any questions for me right now?
No, I got this information here, so I'll get that stuff out to you right away. And then I'll just keep checking to see the status. So, all right, cool.
Alrighty.
What would you have had today in order for the arrest to be effective?
Yeah.
What's that?
What more would you have had today in order to make that arrest? It's a question.
So basically, from my understanding, our prosecutors won't prosecute based off of this, right? So it has to be.
There has to be some fact.
There's like some lawful ways that these come about. Like there's task force and stuff like that.
Him showing admittance isn't enough.
What's that?
Him showing admittance is not enough.
It would be
because he admitted it to you. That's what he's getting at.
So there's like leading questions because he didn't just straight up admit it. You were like, "Hey, you're gonna delete that off your phone, right?" Yeah, I'm gonna delete it off your phone or off my phone.
I said, you said you have about 1,000 on there, right? And you're gonna get rid of them. He said, yes.
So
that's him
that's
admitting.
like a leading question. There's.
So what if?
I understand.
What if?
I understand where you guys are coming from and all that stuff.
What? Okay. Here. What about
to
its extent?
Yeah. What if I played? All right, hold on. What if I played you the clip where I asked them straight up, just said, "Hey, how many child pornography articles do you think you have in your phone?"
So
and he said 1,000.
Again, there's like the lawful ways for that to come about, and our prosecutor's office has had many of these come down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how far along they came out and said that they won't. Basically, we can come out and take the report, and then they have to do their own.
Right.
Have to follow up.
That sucks, man. You know what I mean? That does suck.
But at least it gets the ball rolling, right? These guys aren't just flying under the radar.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I like for that ball to roll right in the jail cell. That's what I'd like.
Yep, I understand.
I'm sure you do too. So, all right, well, I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna kind of get your police cars on video real quick, just for police presence, you know.
Just
For
don't record computers or anything.
yeah, yeah, no, you're good. All right, thank you.
Shut it off.
No.
No? Okay.
Unplug that. All right, guys. So basically, the cops are going to. They rolled in two cars deep. They're over there speaking to him at the moment, and unfortunately, they're not going to take his phone unless he voluntarily hands it over to them, which I know we don't agree with, but it is what it is. We don't have any control over that. So at this point, we just have to hope that they do their due diligence and they get the warrant. And I'll be definitely checking on the status of this one, and we'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully, we will have an arrest. Obviously, we know that this is our main goal, so stay tuned. We'll see what happens.
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.